Now, I'm under a bit of pressure this time with my exam tips because in September, pretty much everything I tipped came up. Now, I do tip some quite mainstream things, so that's, I guess, to be expected. But anyway, my gut is quite trustworthy. So, you're wondering why I'm wearing the hat. Obviously, Christmas is coming, and this is my gift to you. What does every AAA student want as their early Christmas present? They want to know what's coming up on the exam. Okay, and here are my best guesses. I don't know what's coming up. You are best advised to revise the whole syllabus and practice plenty of past exam questions covering the whole syllabus. But I know that everyone likes a bit of a helping hand, and you might not have time to do all of that study, and you want a bit of focus. So this is my advice for you. Now, question 1. The examiner's new style risk of material misstatement question seems to be a real favourite. This is where they tell you the ROM. So they tell you that inventory is at high risk of misstatement, and you have to explain why. Now, your approach here is very similar to a normal ROM question. You say why it's material by size, material by nature. You discuss any incorrect accounting treatment or anything from the scenario that suggests it's incorrect. And you talk about which precise balances could be misstated. It's just like a normal ROM question, but it can throw you if you're not expecting it. The examining team love business risks because it allows them to build in commercial acumen. So expect to see plenty of those. And they love saying to you, your audit procedures need to be about a specific thing. So the completeness of the provision or the valuation of the inventory. And you have to finish each procedure by explaining how it gives good evidence for that particular assertion. So that should be the last bit of your procedure. Good tip for you there. Now, question 2. There's always one question that has a reporting focus. And what I'm expecting to see this time is at least one variant of the exam having a big audit quality question, where they describe to you how the audit was planned and performed. It will have been done badly. And what you have to do is explain or evaluate why it's been done badly, and perhaps suggest actions for the audit team or for the audit firm to take as a result of this poor quality audit. Expecting to see at least one big one of those. I'm also expecting reporting to those charged with governance. Now, this did come up in September 24, but only for 4 marks. And so I'm expecting to see it for a lot more. I'm expecting a big Section B question on this, where they give you a load of stuff in the scenario, a load of issues that were identified in the audit, and you have to explain what should be reported to those charged with governance and why. Now, in that sort of question, it's important that you have a wide range of explanations. You can't just keep using the same why point again and again. Repetition in AAA does not earn you marks again and again. And this is the one where I'm being a bit more going out on a limb. Going concern, right? We haven't had a big going concern question for a while. So it's a really nice one they can build into reporting because they can give you a load of stuff around forecasting and going concern issues to assess whether the business is a going concern, and then talking about the impact on the audit report, which will be a material uncertainty over going concern paragraph, for example. Then the non-reporting question, the other Section B question. Now, sustainability is the one big new hot topic within AAA. It was tested heavily in September, but I expect it to be tested again because it's right at the front of the examiner's mind. So make sure you've read the latest technical article on ISSA 5000 so that you are all over what the examiner's thinking is with sustainability. And then the other variants in Section B, the other question, I'm expecting a big fraud question. Haven't had one of those for a while. The examiner loves them. And I'm expecting a traditional classic, should we accept the engagement? And now we've accepted the engagement, we need to critically evaluate the forecast, the assumptions, or perhaps some examination procedures around that forecast. So I've gone for some slightly left field suggestions here and also some mainstream ones. And just to reiterate, you do need to be ready for anything because the examiner always throws unusual things at you. Now, I specialise in helping people to pass the AAA exam. My pass rates speak for themselves, right? They are market leading. And I work with loads of people who tried something else, it didn't work, they didn't pass AAA, and then they come to me for extra support. a big arm around their shoulder, loads of motivation, loads of extra marking, loads of extra support. If you need help passing AAA next time around, I'm here for you.